Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing today. This is your boy Kaze coming at you guys again with another Tower of Fantasy video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Shiro. In my opinion, one of the most unique characters in the entire game. We're going to be answering some of those heavy hitting questions that everyone is pretty much always wondering when it comes to characters in any gacha game, any freaking video game there is. How good is this character? Is this character worth my time? What does this character do? What does her weapon do? What does her chips do? We're going to answer all of those questions in this video today so that when this game finally goes global and the release date is finally announced, you guys will have a solid mindset on whether or not you guys want to move forward with maining this character. So hopefully by the end of it, you guys are confident on what your decision will be. But in terms of Shiro, let's actually go right into what role is this character. Shiro is a support DPS, okay guys? So the overall game plan for support DPS in Tower of Fantasy is they want to increase overall DPS damage by simple means or other means. That is what the overall game plan is. The weapon that she uses, I'm actually going to bring it up on the screen so that you guys can have some frame of reference on what it is that I'm talking about, and you guys can just go through it right with me. Her weapon is the Chakram of the Seas. Now, I want to give you guys a quick warning notice. There is a live spreadsheet online right now that gives you guys a list of everything in Tower of Fantasy that's been translated over into English. One thing I do want you guys to recognize right now is that closed beta is live right now. And what I noticed is that some of the things that was in the global beta, closed beta, for Awakenings are different from what's been put into the live spreadsheet. So that's something I want you guys to be aware about. But in terms of what her Awakenings do on her weapon, so her Awakening 1, what does her Awakening 1 actually do? It increases the damage dealt to and all elemental shattering effects on targets within full bloom's range by 30%. Her second star Awakening increases the current weapon's base attack growth by 16%. Her 3-star Awakening increases shatter by 15% and resets all weapon cooldowns upon shattering the target's shield, and it can only be triggered once every 30 seconds. Her 4-star Awakening increases the current weapon's base HP growth by 32%. Her 5-star attacking a Grievous target extends the duration of Grievous by an additional 7 seconds, and this can only take effect once at a time. Her 6-star Awakening, after using Full Bloom, it grants a 100% crit chance for the next 8 seconds. Now, I read that off of the global closed beta. In terms of what her weapon actually does, I'm actually going to put it up on the screen for you guys to be able to look at. Her weapon this is her weapon element. It is a physical element. Her energy recharge is 6.0, and she also has a barrier breaking of 10.0. So those things really aren't that groundbreaking. In terms of what her chip does, I'm going to actually put that up on the screen for you guys as well. For her chips, her 2-set effect, it grants a 15% bonus all the way up to a 26% bonus, and it increases the damage and shield breakage to targets within more than 50% health. Her 4-set piece bonus, it adds a additional 20% all the way up to 35% damage boost when entering combat for 20 seconds, and it resets after 5 seconds out of combat. So those are what her Awakenings do. That's what her chips does. Let's actually go over what are the pluses and the minus to this character, because I think that this is actually a really important topic. In terms of Shiro, well, where do I even start with this character? Well, the first thing that I noticed when I was playing as this character is that this character has a high burst with an active skill. She also has 3 dash attacks. That's actually a really cool thing. She has 3 reset cooldowns on shield break, and she has benefits from other weapons. For other weapons, some of the bad things that I really hated about this character is that this character has a really low skill range. She struggles very hard against enemies that are flying. So like things like gargoyles and things that just fly, she struggles immensely. Like, it is so hard to freaking hit enemies that are flying. And I'm afraid that, as this game progresses through updates with bosses, and newer enemies being introduced. I'm starting to notice that there's more enemies being introduced that are flying, and I'm afraid that she's eventually going to get phased out because that's an area that she struggles in. Another thing that she actually struggles in as well is that her switch skill is actually pretty bad. It's not that great. It looks great in terms of animation, but it's not that great overall. So in terms of just that, that's what I just pretty much noticed. You guys, I'm very curious. Put it down in the comment section. What do you guys think about Shiro? Do you guys like this character? Do you guys think you would want to main this character? Put it in the comment section, and also make sure you guys are subscribing to the video. Please hit that subscribe button, and make sure you rate, comment, and like the video. But that is just the guide on Shiro. Thank you again, you guys, for all that you do. I hope that some of the questions that you guys had for this character have been answered. I'm going to be dropping more guide videos for you guys as the Tower of Fantasy official release announcement is approaching in the shadows. But I'm going to be dropping a lot more guide videos for you guys on characters and keeping you guys posted on what these characters actually do. I love you guys so much. Catch you in the next video. Peace.